fantasy and history have come together to tease the imagination. Stories that defy our imagination.
We have all evening long been covering an unfolding story that took a very, very tragic turn, with confirmation from Buckingham Palace tonight that the world has lost Princess Diana at age 36, dead in a car crash in Paris along with her companion of the past several weeks. And there is the scene of the wreckage, a high-speed metropolitan tunnel, well lit, in the city of Paris tonight. That was a Mercedes-Benz 600 series sedan. In the front part of the car, the two flashes of white there are the deployed airbags, the remnants of the airbags. On the left is just a restraining post on the solid line. This is a two-way tunnel with no solid divider between directions of traffic. Police in Paris put it on the back of a flatbed Renault truck with flashing lights, and once affixed to the truck, and look at the onlookers hanging onto the edge of that precipice. It was driven away. There's the recognizable back end of the Mercedes sedan, and there is the unrecognizable front end after what must have been, what almost to a person, everyone who's come on the air tonight agrees was a high-speed collision there in Paris tonight. Dodi El Fayed dead, Princess Diana dead at the age of 36. A terrible car accident. The President of the United States was informed earlier this evening. He and the First Lady have sent their...
What effect did the depression have on your marriage?
Well, it gave everybody a wonderful new label. It's Diana's unstable, and Diana's mentally imbalanced. And unfortunately, that seems to have stuck on and off over the years.
Are you saying that that label stuck within your marriage?
I think people used it, and it stuck. Yes.
According to press reports, it was suggested that it was around this time things became so difficult that you actually tried to injure yourself. Is that true?
When no one listens to you, or you feel no one's listening to you, all sorts of things start to happen. For instance, you have so much pain inside yourself that you try and hurt yourself on the outside because you want help, but it's the wrong help you're asking for. People see it as crying wolf or attention seeking, and they think because you're in the media all the time, you've got enough attention, inverted commas. But I was actually crying out because I wanted to get better in order to go forward and continue my duty and my role as wife, mother, Princess of Wales. So, yes, I did inflict on myself. I didn't like myself. I was ashamed that I couldn't cope with the pressures.
What did you actually do?
Well, I just hurt my arms and my legs. And I work in environments now where I see some women doing similar things, and I'm able to understand completely where they're coming from.
What was your husband's reaction to this when you began to injure yourself in this way?
But I didn't actually always do it in front of him. But obviously anyone who loves someone would be very concerned about it.
Did he understand what was behind the physical act of hurting yourself, do you think?
No, but then not many people would have taken the time to see that.
Were you able to admit that you were in fact unwell, or did you feel compelled simply to carry on performing as the Princess of Wales?
I felt compelled to perform. Well, when I say perform, I was compelled to go out and do my engagements and not let people down and support them and love them. And in a way, by being out in public, they supported me, although they weren't aware of just how much healing they were giving me, and it carried me through.
But did you feel that you had to maintain the public image of a successful Princess of Wales?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
The depression was resolved, as you say, but it was subsequently reported that you suffered bulimia. Is that true?
Yes, I did. I had bulimia for a number of years. And that's like a secret disease you inflict it upon yourself because your self-esteem is to low ebb and you don't think you're worthy or valuable. You fill your stomach up 4 or 5 times a day, some do it more, and it gives you a feeling of comfort. It's like having a pair of arms around you, but it's temporary. Then you're disgusted at the bloatedness of your stomach, and then you bring it all up again. And it's a repetitive pattern, which is very destructive to yourself.
How often would you do that on a daily basis?
Depends on the pressures going on. If I'd been on what I call an away day, where I'd been up part of the country all day, I'd come home feeling pretty empty, because my engagements at that time would be to do with people dying, people very sick, marriages and all that, and I'd come home and it would be very difficult to know how to comfort myself, having been comfort lots of other people. So it would be a regular pattern to jump into the fridge. It was a symptom of what was going on in my marriage. I was crying out for help, but giving the wrong signals, and people were using my bulimia as a coat on a hanger. They decided that was the problem.